Listen vision, listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony.
Thursday night tea
With Anthony.
News, sports, truth with comedy, community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony.
Listen vision, listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony.
Thursday night tea
With Anthony.
News, sports, truth with comedy, community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
With
Welcome to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. What?
What is happening here?
What? What?
We can't just have a normal show. We can't have a normal show. Come here. Come in. Come in. I'm gonna have you have a mic. I have a megaphone. Okay. I would like to wish Anthony and Kevin the most wonderful and happy of birthdays that one can possibly have with $19 cupcakes from Safeway. I want you to know how special you are to us, and I want you to know how special your show is to the station. And because you guys are so special to everyone here, I want you to have a warm, happy, safe, and healthy birthday to both of you.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Thank you, Jeremy. My God, you can't make my mascara run. We have such a great show going on today. Say hi to my special guest. We have Kent Bays from Ward 1. He's going to be talking about his campaign coming up. We also have Amber J. Phillips, who's the political analyst. We're going to be talking about on Capitol Hill with Amber J. Phil a little later on today. And, of course, we have BJ M. Lewis, who's going to be funking up the stage later on. You just got finished watching 3-6 Nation with Monica. She's an it's an amazing show. Give her a round of applause. We're going to have a super fun show at Listen Vision Live today. We're going to go to this Lock Love commercial to pay our bills, and we'll be right back as M. Lewis plays us off.
Anthony, news, sports, truth, comedy, community mix, a little celebrity. Every Thursday at 6 in the evening, Thursday night tea with Anthony. News, sports, truth, comedy, community mixed with a celebrity. Every
Lock Love Salon. We're located at 402 8th Street Northeast, Washington, D.C., right in the heart of the capital. Come in, let me introduce you. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We here at Lock Love are an award-winning natural hair care salon that focuses on natural hair care and lock artistry. We believe in the inherent beauty of natural hair and take a more of a educational, holistic approach to natural hair to preserve hair quality and assure healthy growth. We have an in-salon marketplace stocked to the core, full of essential products to promote healthy hair, which we also use ourselves. All of our stylists are well versed in all things natural hair care. Locks, extensions, flat twist updos, kid styles. We are here to promote your best you. Come to Lock Love so you can be locked in love, and we'll see you beyond the red door. Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. We are here live at Listen Vision Studios in the District of Columbia, the capital of the United States of America. Yay! We have super funny Davine Kerr. She's going to come in. You can have a seat at the desk. Get ready, get ready, get ready. We have so many fun topics for fun and sad topics to talk about today. We're just going to break right on into it. I mean, I am so proud of Alabama. You guys have just showed up and showed out. You came with your shouting shoes on, showed up to the polls. Black women, black magic, we love you. Roy Moore is out. Hashtag no. Look at him riding in on this horse. He's such a butthole. Gosh, I mean, how much of a butthole can you be to ride in on a horse? And this is him exiting. Oh, boo-hoo. What do you think about that, guys? Are you proud of Alabama?
Absolutely.
Use your mics. We have mics. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely proud of Alabama. Also, there's a lot to be said that this many black folks turned out in a time where the year before they had purged people from the voter rolls. I feel like people got a lot of motivation from Ava DuVernay's Selma. It was like, we've been here before.
Okay, we can
come back and do this again.
And I would like to say that on a much larger issue, I think it gives us hope. It definitely gave me hope.
Oh, definitely.
That perhaps there is a tide change that will be coming to Congress, and that's going to help all of us. So I was very, very excited.
Definitely. Davine, you have...
I didn't see it coming at all. I was really excited. It does make me really hopeful, but now his recount is he really going to put his money on that?
No,
I
he
wouldn't.
doesn't have any, I'm sure.
No, he doesn't have
hope
any.
not.
All those ads have been pulled. All those sponsors. I was watching this video the other day, and it was a video comprised of people that were supporting him. Just the sheer ignorance of what I mean. Some of these people were saying like, "Oh well, if he stole a lawnmower back in the day, are you gonna talk about it 40 years later?" Like comparing sexual molestation of a teenager to stealing a lawnmower.
No, it's definitely, unless lawnmower is code for rape, then and we should keep talking about that until you're actually held accountable. But right now, you're just chilling. You're trying to lead other Americans, especially in a time like this. No, it's time for you to go.
Yeah.
Next up.
Yeah, now you're banned from the Supreme Court just like you were banned from the food court at that mall. Next up to bat, who do we have? Someone crying. I feel like we have a picture of somebody crying. Omarosa! Love me. Donald was supposed to love me. Girl, bye. Oh my God, Omarosa, how do you feel to fired twice? She got fired twice by the same boss. How you do that?
The season finale of the White House Celebrity Apprentice
Clearly.
has concluded with the firing we knew would come. But in true Omarosa form, she flipped it. You know?
Oh, yeah, she did.
She was on Good Morning America like, kicked out.
Oh.
Where?
Who, me? Never.
I. But I do have a story to tell coming to New York Times.
Oh, of
bestseller
course.
list,
The
2018.
Omarosa way. The Omarosa way.
Every time.
It's so funny. The headline that I saw, look, you're fired. So black women save Alabama. You're fired. I'm sure that's how that conversation went with his crazy tale. Oh my God. I just feel like, can she get invited back to the cookout? No? Ooh, it's kind of up in the air. Is it a Chrisette Michelle?
It made sense for the show, like the Nene Leakes checks, but this is kind of like white supremacy. Like, you can't necessarily get a plate after participating with the Klan.
Nene from Housewives getting those Trump checks was on a different level.
Yes.
That's on an entertainment television level.
Yes.
This is America that we're dealing with. I don't know. It's crazy. I saw that the first newspaper articles were saying that she got dragged out. Yeah, but they were saying that they restricted her visitation, saying that she couldn't just walk in the White House anymore. And she was like, well, if that's the case, I'm about to turn up and turn this office out. And what's the man that restricted her? What's his name? General Kelly. He was like, well, we're both going to turn this office out because you're restricted. Yeah, and they snatched her credentials and escorted her on out.
But she said, where's the photos? Where's the receipts? If I got dragged out, wouldn't you see it? So
is that her
who knows
consolation
what
prize?
Only Omarosa does.
Oh, gosh. And I'm sure she's going to sell the story to whoever will pay the highest cost. Talking about sexual harassment, we were talking about that earlier. A lot of people are coming out and apologizing. Dan Johnson, a Kentucky state lawmaker, allegedly just committed suicide because he was accused of raping teen girls repeatedly. And is it an easy way out? I mean, him doing that?
I have lots of thoughts. I'm sorry.
No,
but
Davina, I understand if you, take off, take flight.
I feel like we're in a time where, accountability doesn't have to look like, no, none of this happened. Or there was a story that came out today where the guy who created a documentary said, listen, I have caused harm. And I think when more men and people who have done harm or who have caused harm to women or raped women, there's some reflection that needs to happen there. And if you can get ahead of that and we can start to heal as a community, that's possible. But I think what we're seeing now is, and it gets to the issues of addressing issues of white supremacy and patriarchy at large. Right now, we're seeing it's like a whack-a-mole, as Ms. Burke, who started the Me Too movement. Until we start to address the foundations of this problem, is just going to be like, you raped someone, we knock you down. You did it, we knock you down. But what does it mean for men and people? Regardless, we all can participate in rape culture when we don't know what it is.
True.
So the more we're able to actually talk about it and have these conversations, it doesn't have to look like you committing suicide, but it does look like you admitting that you did something terrible and getting the help that you need to move forward and going through a transformative justice model. And that's the piece that we're not able to get to because we're still trying to convince people that this is an issue.
This Me Too thing, I want everybody just to come out.
Just
get
clear
everybody out.
Everybody out the way.
Clear the
take out the trash. Y'all go sit over there with Russell Simmons,
just purge
Bill Cosby.
Everybody, yes.
Go sit down. Let's get some new leadership.
We could get over this and begin to heal. If everybody just comes out now. Everybody, when I was in the 5th grade, if I touched your booty, I'm sorry. I apologize now because I need my job and I need my coins. Keaton Jones. The bullying case. The kid that was bullied, he made a video boo-hooing about how kids were picking on him, in which bullying is wrong in any case, young or adults, because adults can also be bullies. Probably like his mother. Because after doing a little digging, people love a good sob story. You know what I'm saying? If you put a tear on and a little child, you can have a GoFundMe for thousands. Yeah. And people did not investigate the family, and it turns out they have some less than questionable, they have some very questionable ties. And this is no fault of the child. Let me get that straight, because I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, it's a child. I'm talking about his mammy. That's who I'm talking about. It's train a child in the way that he should go when he gets younger. He get
Okay.
older, he will not
Oh,
depart.
preach today.
So hey, Shondo. So she's teaching this child her ways, and it's backfiring. What do you feel about this? So many celebrities came to his aid before they knew the whole background of the story, and him using the N-word, you know, and it being retaliation because of that and things of that nature. Well, how do you feel about that?
Is it bullying or was it justice? You know,
I don't
like,
know.
were you coming to school calling people the N-word and then got your ass whooped, or who knows? TBD. You know,
because it's all none of us are there. No one knows exactly 100% what happened. So it's all alleged. But do your research, people. My goodness. I mean, like, how the tables turn so quickly. People were snatching those GoFundMe contributions back so fast. Yo. Yeah, definitely. But bullying is horrible. I pray that his mother has enlightenment, because if she doesn't, we carry the sins of our fathers and our mothers. You know what I'm saying? And we have to reap the repercussions of their actions as well. Just love everybody. My goodness. We're just in. And speaking of love, Tavis Smiley has given out just apparently maybe allegedly too much love. His show has been suspended amid sex allegations. I don't know. I just don't. There's some mental block in my mind that won't allow me to see Tavis Smiley sexually. So it's like, I don't know. It's like I can't wrap my head around it. This must be the most awkward interaction ever.
yeah.
But hey, if he did it, he has to go down.
Yep, it's a fire sale on rapists this
Isn't
year.
it?
It's like all must go. It's clearance, 2 for $5, who you want. But I think a lot of people have been mentioning this, like, even when we talk about black spaces, there's a lot of patriarchy, which is why we have a lot of black men who are seen as leaders. This was the case during the civil rights movement. It's the case now. And I think that when you have that type of power, we've seen it in, like, maybe you're a part of your church home or in your school, like what men can do with unchecked power. So even if you are having relationships with people on your staff and you are in charge, even if those you can't have relationships with a subordinate. It's not right. It's literally why we have codes of conduct around sexual harassment, sexual assault in our workplace, because you're supposed to be a leader. You wrote the covenant with Black America, but you don't know what's inappropriate or not. It's really interesting. And we got to talk about it. Like, this just isn't a Bill Cosby thing.
Yeah,
Clearly.
Definitely not a Bill Cosby Jello pudding pops type of thing. And we're going to talk about it a little later. We have to go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Kent Bass and what he has going on with his campaign. M. Lewis, play us out. We'll be right back with more Thursday Night Tea, and I'm going to tell you where I got this delicious drink from right when I come back.
Thursday night tea, Anthony, news, poetry with comedy, community mixed with a celebrity. Every Thursday, 6 in the evening, Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. Thursday.
Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday with Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. I'm having a delicious birthday drink from Gabrielle Green. She teaches at the Professional Bartending School in Arlington, Virginia. You can reach her at www.dcblockgirl.com. That's DCBLOCKGIRL.com. DC Block Girl, beverage caterer, and this drink is phenomenal. But also, we have another drink. His name is Kent Bass. Yay!
I haven't been called a drink in a while. Thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. You know, we're from the South. Everybody's a tall drink of water. So, Kent, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Harvard, Illinois.
Okay, Harvard, Illinois. That sounds really chilly.
It sounds really small. I mean, we had a life-size fiberglass Holstein cow in the middle of town. That was our claim to fame.
Oh,
So
that sounds really milky.
you
like
wouldn't be
a
wrong.
life-size cow.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Because I'm lactose intolerant. But how far is that away from Chicago?
It's about maybe an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours northwest.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. But you're in the D.C. You're in the DMV area now, D.C.
I'm staying here for life.
Yep, and you're running for
Ward 1.
Ward 1. Give Ward 1 a round of applause. And just so people, because until I moved here, I didn't know about the ward, so I had to kind of brush up myself. Where exactly is Ward 1?
Sure. Ward 1 is in the center of the District of Columbia. So the District of Columbia has 8 wards. Ward 1 is in the center, and then they kind of work in clockwise fashion with Ward 2, which is DuPont Circle. Then it goes clockwise around to Ward 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
So yeah, we have 8.
Okay, so, and you're running for
City Council, Ward 1.
City
Yep.
Council, Ward 1. When is the election?
The primary election is June 19th of 2018. So
Okay.
we're a few months out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. That's the 6 P's. Learn that. And you're out here hitting these streets earlier. We met at the X Ray Sing show.
We did.
You were talking about your platform. Why should we vote for you? Why should we put you in there, Ken?
I think the easiest answer for that is that, so even though I've lived right on the George Avenue corridor for just over 10 years, I've been very engaged and very involved. So like most people, we looked for a place, my husband and I looked for a place where we could move to. And,
Yes, husband.
Yes, husband.
Mm-hmm.
So the place we could afford was up here in the Parkview, Georgia Avenue, Petworth area. And, you know, I fell in love with this community. It's the people. They look out for each other. It's very much like the small town I grew up in.
I love Petworth.
It doesn't look like the small town I grew up in, thank God, but it functions very much like that. You know, neighbors look out for each other. The city really is a collection of neighborhoods and communities, and anyone who takes the time to embrace those communities and get to know them, your life will be incredibly enriched. Everybody gives back. Everybody looks out for each other if you're willing to put in the time to do the same yourself. So that's a long intro into saying, so once I got into knowing my neighbors in my community, I then started getting involved with my civic association, and then I got involved in the Advisory Neighborhood Commission, and I've been a commissioner for my area for I've just finished my 7th year, going into my 8th. And
Commissioner Monique Jope was on the show from Ward 8 earlier, so love to have commissioners on the show.
yeah. And then I've been chair of that commission for 4.5 years. So my community has put a lot of faith in me. They keep sending me back. I don't know if it's praise or punishment, but
There's a fine line.
there's a fine line.
Fine line.
In fact, in talking to one of my neighbors the other day, she said she was really excited about me running for Ward 1, but she was really sad that if I, she says, you're going to win, and now I'm going to lose my commissioner. So she says, I'm kind of torn on that. But, based on all that, I've put a lot of effort into just basic problem solving. I'll call it problem solving. Some call it constituent services, but to me it's problem solving. This is about quality of life. It's about inclusiveness. It's about trying to address the real problems of the community. And right now I think we're in a city and a ward that are essentially like a tale of 2 wards. We have those that have and those that don't. And what I see is the division between the two is growing. It's not shrinking. And that's a problem.
Definitely.
We see a lot of new housing coming online, but it's not only just as expensive as what we have, it's more expensive. So most of the new housing coming online is just continuing to push the cost of housing up.
It's like DC is a Tyler Perry show, like the haves and the have-nots, and the have-nots are getting pushed out, basically.
Yeah.
They're getting pushed into PG County.
So, I mean, some of the things I've been involved in really trying to address this is, like in the Morton Street area, we have the Park Morton Public Housing Complex, and we've been working really hard to redevelop that because the housing's not up to the standards we want, but we've worked very hard to preserve the 147 units of public housing and then expand about 155 units of units affordable to people or families that make about $60,000 or less. So we're really trying to put more housing, like preserve housing and put more housing in the pipeline.
That's a hot topic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and some of the ways we do this, there's another property around the corner on Spring Road, which is just across the border from Ward 1, but there's this big vacant building that used to be the Hebrew Home for the Aged, and I've been very involved in trying to bring that back online, and we're trying to put affordable senior housing in that too, because we need affordable housing for people at all ages.
Okay, I love that platform. Where can everyone find you, and how can they, what type of events do you have coming up to where people can meet you, you know, see what you're all about, and where can they find you, like on social media?
Social media. Sure, so let's start with, let me answer your question in reverse.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, in reverse. So social media, on Twitter, I'm KentBase DC, and that's spelled KentBoese DC. Facebook, you can just search my name as well. So that's the last name again, BOESE. And the campaign website is boese2018.com. Trying to keep it simple. And then where can you find me? Let's see, when I'm not walking the neighborhood or walking the streets or at an ANC meeting or any one of the community meetings, I would say the best place to find me is go to the website, click volunteer or feedback, and I will hook you up to our calendar so that we can get you to the next events.
Good deal. Thank you so much, Kent, for coming on the show. Let's give Kent a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you coming on. Make sure you follow Kent on social media for all the good things that he's doing in the community. We're going to come right back. We're going to take a small break. We're going to come back with M. Lewis. He's going to perform for us tonight, so he's going to set the stage ablaze. We also have comedian, super funny comedian, Davine Kerr. She's coming up to set the stage ablaze as well. And we have Capitol Hill with Amber J. Field a little later on. Stay tuned to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Thursday night tea, Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up comedy.
And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy.
Every Thursday, 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Hey, I said Thursday. Thursday night tea. A Thursday night tea. I said, oops, it's Thursday. It's Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Woo! Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Thursday.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Don't you guys love my beautiful suit? My beautiful custom-made suit. Compliments of the Matador Shop. Shout out to Matador. He's an amazing designer. You can find him. He's in DC based at www.thematadorshop.com. And go check him out. This suit feels amazing. It's textured, like it has little gold. I feel like King Jaffe Joffer from Coming to America. Like, if you're a prince, I'll marry you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a super funny, hilarious comedian. She's a good friend of mine. Give it up for Davine Kerr!
Hello, everybody. Wow, I was dreading this because I thought there would be only like 2 people in the audience. So I brought this in case. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I have my audience. All right. How you all doing? Thank you, Anthony, for having me. This is great. What's going on in the world? You know, I was listening to the news, and you know, if there was a WCK hot dog, it would be a hot dog without a bun where you have to eat it with a lot of mayonnaise and nobody can leave until I'm done with it, right? Ew. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness. I wanted to make a public announcement, you know, just something that since I'm here, I might as well, you know, this is going to keep it for eternity. So to all the men who worry about vasectomy, you know, there's this misconceived notion about it. I just want everybody to know that a seedless grape is still a grape. You still can make plenty of juice, you know, just so you know, so no worries. That's just something I really had to put out there. You know, that this is my gift to you, you know that. Anyways, what else I wanted to talk about? Anyway, also, I don't know, I wanted to do my set, but also prefer when people come see live, so I just want to give you some little bits and gifts, okay? Like, if you go on a date, gentlemen, please don't order a salad, because then the lady won't feel comfortable ordering a steak or anything else, okay? And if you eat chicken wings, she's going to know how you're in bed, okay? Because if you can't have sticky finger or messy, that means you don't air dry after sex. Like the way a man eats his chicken wings is exactly how he is in bed. Just think about that. You're welcome. What else? It's just little advice like that. I had a bunch of stuff coming here. What else do I want to talk about? Well, you know, I'll share you a story, actually, Doug, because earlier today I wanted to buy, I wanted to make a lasagna, and I went to the groceries. I got a huge pack of mozzarella, and the guy scanned the bag, and he was like, "That's a big bag of cheese." I'm like, "You're a big bag of cheese." Then I got home, I baked it, and, you know, I decided to slice an avocado, and while I pulled my knife out of the pit, I farted. And my son, who's 6 years old, down the hallway said, "I heard you, Mommy. You have to say, 'Excuse me.'" And I said, "Kiddo, here's the fart etiquette, okay? If you're not in the same room as I am and you're not supposed to hear it, then you're not supposed to say anything. You know, otherwise it's called fart shaming." Yeah, I normally get more laughs, so like, thank you. This is too uncomfortable for me. Otherwise, we need that stuff. You know, it's like, oh goodness. Oh, doesn't he look slick with his suit? Seriously, this is amazing. Oh, what else do I want to talk about? Seriously, I just had some big road raging coming here, and I was really crazy. I was like wanting to kill everybody, and it made me think about that. I wanted to kill everybody, but I did not kill anyone. So just because you're horny and you want to jerk off in front of people doesn't mean you have to do it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know, it's just common sense. It's so messed up, you know. Have you realized it's easier to buy a gun at Walmart than to sneak peanuts in an elementary school? It's pretty messed up, isn't it? Anyways, I hope I look thin in this camera. You know, it always gives you an extra 10 pounds. But I've been working hard on this bikini body. And, you know, recently I realized that a bikini is lingerie you can pee through. It's pretty messed up, isn't it? I have 1 minute left. Is that it? Anyways, my mom would be so proud of me performing in front of oh no, there's tons of people in this room. What am I talking about? There's tons of people. No, seriously, that was her growing up. She was like, B plus? What is this B plus? It should be an A plus. I'm like, Mama, that's my blood type. All right, that was my time, you guys. Thank you.
Give it up for Devine Kerr.
Wait, my button. I thought you loved this thing. I want to carry it with me everywhere. My friend got that to me for my birthday.
What? It sounds like somebody clogging or tap dancing or something.
I don't know, but you know, when I feel down, it's like,
oh, cat.
it's great.
Nothing like a cat call from a box
I
to
know,
really,
I
you
know.
know what I'm saying? Get the juices flowing.
Oh yeah.
Devine, where can we find you? What do you have
Oh.
coming up?
Well, I'm competing at Liberty Laugh Comedy Club this Saturday in Fredericksburg for the title of Funniest of the Year.
Break a leg.
Yes, thank you. And I will be in February at Kazi Comedy Club in Newport News. I like to drive far away, I don't know why. But I'll be closing the show then, so that should be fun. You can also see me in Listen Vision also. I also co-host another podcast here.
Okay.
It's an art podcast, so if you like visual arts and painting and photography and all that, it's called Urban Lens, and you can find it on iTunes also.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Where can they find you on social media?
Okay, well, you can go on divinecomedy.com, Divine, D-A-V-I-N-E, not divine, like, people always, anyways, I won't.
Yeah, it took me a minute to learn that.
Yeah, people like to call me divine, but anyways. On Twitter and Instagram, it's Divine DC, and on Facebook, you can just type Divine Kerr. So.
All right, give Devine another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break, come back with a musical performance by M. Lewis. Thank you for tuning in for Thursday Night Tea.
Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Hey, I said Thursday. Thursday night tea. A Thursday night tea. I said, it's Thursday.
I heard that you settled down that you found a boy and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess he gave you things I couldn't give to you. Oh, friend, why you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from your life. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hope you see my face, that you'd be reminded that for me, this isn't over. No, no, no. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you say, sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts and stays.
Beautiful.
That was amazing. Like I'm about to burst into tears. Yo, I have the politically savvy queen of politics, Amber J. Phillips.
So kind. Thank you.
No problem. This is a little segment because I want Amber to be a regular on the show. So we're gonna call this. What's our segment called, Jacob? Our picture. It's what.
Yes.
On Capitol Hill with Amber J. Field. You were kind of sitting in the hair, though. That
Yes.
Michelle hair.
I haven't seen a press on me like that in quite some time. I might add. I don't even think I can maintain that. Yeah.
I'm all gray. Amber, Black Joy Mixtape. Tell us about that.
Yes, Black Joy Mixtape is a news and politics podcast done through a petty black feminist lens with my amazing co-host, Jasmine, the King of the South. I'm also known
Jasmine?
Yes, I'm also known as the High Priestess of Black Joy.
Yes, High Priestess Black Joy.
So we cover news and we do all the fun things. We have a political segment called White People Have No Self-Control, where we just talk about, because you know they can't hear it when you call them racist. They're like, no, I'm not racist. But you can all get down with the fact that you lack some self-control. Like,
a little.
Just a smidge. Like, look at these numbers in Alabama. My God.
Yo.
63% of y'all white women had no self-control that day.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I think it's just so fierce that they just post the numbers like that. Like,
Yeah.
you really get to see
Just
how these
snitching
people
on everybody.
Oh, snitches in that case do not end up in ditches.
No.
Oh, those numbers were crazy, but black women showed up.
They did.
Black men showed up.
98% of black women were like, no.
Yeah, we're not feeling
No,
it.
we're not going back in time. This is pretty hard as it is. So shout out to them. Like, I was very proud to see those numbers come through. But again, we have to mention everybody's number. Roy Moore was a pedophile, right?
Yes.
So even during the national election, we had like 54%. I'm speaking about women. White women who did not see themselves in Hillary Clinton, just couldn't pull it together to vote for her.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the case of Roy Moore, 63% were willing to side with a pedophile over a Democrat. That's shocking. Like, everyone needs to get am I allowed to cuss on here? Everyone needs to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just don't drop F-bombs.
Yeah,
you know
okay,
like
that's
a little
fair.
petty, you know.
Yeah,
stuff.
a little damn
Yeah,
every now and then.
a little hell,
yeah.
you know. Little
Yeah,
H-E double hockey stick.
Darn it. Okay. Yes.
Dag nabbit, you know, all of that. What does this mean, though? I mean, because it was what, 52-49? As far as the Republicans and Democrats in the Senate, doesn't this shift things?
So with the Republicans, what we're actually going to see is that they didn't care about waiting to this election. We're going to see them push through things like this terrible tax plan that they have set. What this means, honestly, is not just about Democrats and Republicans anymore because of these issues with sexual harassment in the workplace. That our elections are much more important because we also have wrong being done on both sides. So you have folks like Senator Al Franken, who is going to be resigning. And all these things matter, right? So what this is going to be is
I think
just
Al Frankenstein should resign.
he did. He should. He
Yeah,
should have
I
resigned
mean,
much earlier.
yes, definitely.
So I think what this means is we're just going to have to keep fighting very, very hard. And we knew this was a battle until it's time for 2020 when we get some more shifts happening across the nation. So yeah, just keep voting, y'all. Run better candidates. We need to keep our eye on the South for what they're doing. And as always, trust Black women. Just keep trusting us. Fund us. There's tons of things. There's candidates. Lovey just released a list. Awesomely Lovey released a list of Black women candidates that you can look into and support. So yes, do all that.
Amber, I love you. We met at Lock Love Salon. Shout out to Lock Love. Shout out to Rasha, who does your hair and styling.
Yes, I love Lock Love.
I
It's just
know.
so special over there.
It is very special, and I'm special, so you have to be special to work there. We have to have you back on the show because I feel like we're running out of time, and we can't
I'm
talk about it.
sorry.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have you back. Give Amber a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have her back. Where can they find Black Joy Mixtape?
So just Black Joy Mixtape on Instagram and Twitter, and then I'm just Amber J. Phillips, 2 L's on Instagram and Twitter as well.
There we go. We're going to come back and play a quick game show. Melanin to the rescue. We'll be right back with Thursday Night Tea. Anthony.
Yay, was that good?
Yeah.
Anthony, rules, sports, truth, comedy, community mixed with a celebrity.
Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday night tea.
Woo! We're back at Thursday Night Tea, where we're about to play the game show Melanin to the Rescue. These are Black heroes of yesteryear. That's the first part. It's a trivia game. And then the next part, whoever advances to that round will have to guess Black superheroes. So let's go to the first question. The first question is Arthur Ashe. Let's see. Arthur Ashe, first of all, was a famous what? Who got it? Go.
Tennis player.
Tennis player. Correct. The next one. Let's see. Garrett Morgan is responsible for which 2 inventions? The traffic light gas mask, traffic light cars, or gas mask stop sign?
The first one.
Let's see what the first one was. You are right. Traffic light and gas mask. Okay, the next one. Jackie Robinson was the first African American.
To play Major League Baseball.
Correct. There we
Yay.
go. It's a 3-way tie. It's a 3-way tie. He started the Back to Africa movement and was later deported back to Jamaica. Who?
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey is correct. This is the last one. She was the first African American to publish her writings. Phyllis Wheatley, Ida Wells. Who?
Phyllis.
Phyllis Wheatley is correct. One more.
She's a
Who was
poet.
the American actually? Amber, you sit this one out. Okay. This is between Devine and Kent. This is for your lightning round. Who was the American singer, actress, and civil rights leader who got her start singing at the Cotton Club in New York at age 16? Who?
Diana Ross.
Wrong. Can you guess it?
I'd say Lena Horne.
Lena Horne is correct. I need Kent and Amber up here. Now, let's go. We have a few minutes.
All right, we're ready.
But give Devine a round of applause. Now, to take out the show,
Yes.
yeah, well, I'm sorry, Devine, you have to come back over here because you didn't get the, yeah, they got the most answers. Back to the, you face me, yep, you face me, yep, just like that, Now, I'm going to give you the description. You have to guess the names of these Black superheroes. Are you ready? 30 seconds, go. He's invincible. You can shoot him with bullets. They just did a Netflix special on him. Marvel. Black man, bald head. Nobody. Next. Okay. I command the mistress of the elements. I command the wind and the rain. Storm. Okay, the next one. It's a type of cat. Nope. It's a type of cat, but it's a new movie coming out.
Black Panther.
Yep. Next one. This is not a pastor, but like the arch.
Deacon?
Nope. The arch. He's not a pastor. He's over the whole church.
Arch, priest, bishop.
Bishop. Let's go. The next one. He fought vampires and like Eddie
Murphy.
And he didn't pay his taxes. And he went to jail.
Wesley Snipes, Blade.
Blade. There you go. If you rub your feet on carpet and you touch somebody, you get
electric shock.
Electricity.
Shock, and you both said it, but you have to say it together.
Electric shock.
You get a
static cling.
Static.
Electricity.
Nope. Static.
Shock.
Both of you get the point. I don't know. Both of you. Okay, the next one. Data was this on Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's like a half robot. Nope. It's
Android.
like nope. It's a half and half. I'm
Sagittarius.
No. Team Sagittarius in the house. The next one. They pollinate flowers.
Bees.
What kind?
Honeybees.
What? It's
Beyonce.
another one. Oh, these just be like.
Bumble.
Yep.
Bumblebees.
Yep. Okay, the next one. Up, and that's the end of the game. I think Amber won. Give Amber a round of applause.
I like
Everybody
to thank
come up here,
for
Naveen.
teaching me Black history.
You can play outside. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Thursday Night Tea. We have Spotlight Over the City, an amazing show that's coming up next. Shout out to them. Happy birthday, Kevin. I love you so much. Our associate producer. Thanks to Jacob, our engineer. The Matador Shop. Thank you for my clothing. Lock Love Salon. The Car Finder. If you're in the Winston-Salem Triad area and you need a car, they can help you out. Check out the Car Finder. Tune in next week to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Listen, vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea.